Hello, my friends. Well, this week we are looking at herbs and my herb bed because it is time for the fall harvest. We are going to make up something that makes my blend of herbs that I have in my kitchen every year. So, without further ado, let's go do it. Well, we are back in the garden, and this week I'm going to be working on getting the harvest done for my blend of herbs that I love to have in my kitchen. My daughter's kitchen and friends' kitchens as well. And why don't you pan over here to our lettuce bed? So it's been what, about a week, and it's doing really well. It just looks so beautiful. And the mescaline is really starting to take off, and that is great. And then across from that is the herb bed, which is a mess because I have not really paid much attention to it. It's one of the nice things about herb beds, you don't really need to. So there's basically two herbs in my herb blend, and one is oregano, which even though it's gone to flower, I do like the flavor of the flower. Some of the flowers have been spent, so I will cut those off before I snip them. But as I talked about my handy dandy snippers, I will just snip these off. I've got a pocket full of rubber bands that I will band these together as I clip them. So again, the tarragon, oregano will be together. I have not had any luck in drying chives. I think they're good fresh, but I will put some chive flowers in the blend. And what else will go in the blend this year? That is about it for my herb blend, but I will also do some rosemary salt. I like to make some rosemary salt, so we'll cut some of that and talk about the rosemary salt. The other thing that's in my herb bed is this, and if you come in on the flower, that would be awesome. This barrage, I love the flower of it, and I know you can do things with barrage, but I really haven't done much with it. And then I've done the ultimate sin of letting my mint get out of control, and I will also be cutting that back, pulling as many roots of it as I can, and drying that because I really do like dried mint as well, but that'll be separate. And then in this pot right here is different kinds of mint. I've got strawberry mint, chocolate mint, orange mint, and I'll be doing a blend out of that. So that is what I am looking at. There's a lot of other things that need to be pulled up. We've got a lot of pansies in here. Just looking what else, but a lot of cleanup, and strawberries are buried beneath all of this. So I've got some work to do, but let's go ahead and I will get that done, and then I'll show you the results once the herbs are dried. All right. Couple of weeks have passed since we put these herbs into the basement in a cool, dark spot. And here's all the tools I need today to take it to the next step and to fill up these jars with the delicious herb blend. So I have my big pan. This is what I don't even know what size this is, maybe 20-gallon, maybe, I don't know. But we all have, we all have our things that we do that we just start using them and they work for us. And this pan has worked for me for many, many years with my herbs. And what I like about it, here's my tarragon, is that I can put this inside of the pan and just start pressing the leaves, right? I just want to get the herbs off of it. I have a towel down here so that I can catch any of the herbs that pop off, and they will. They already have started popping off. And I will do a really coarse go through once. And the key is to make sure they're really dry. These are really dry. Because if they're kind of dry, you could end up with some moldy herbs, and you don't want that, and they won't come off the stems as easily, but they're just breaking apart as you can see, and I will just go through here and continue to get them off. What I can tell you, sad but true, is that this year has been this is like a third of what I normally get herb wise, because of the grasshoppers this year. They really got into these as well. So I'm just gonna, it's like really, I just kind of crunch them with my hands, and it's falling down into the pan. I'll show you to you here in just a minute. But that's it. And it's really kind of therapeutic, especially if you've had a rough day. You could just crunch on them all at once, just really, get into it. You don't want to crunch too hard, because you can damage them. And when I say too hard, I mean it also can hurt your hands a little bit, because the sticks of the tarragon, the actual stems, are, they're a little stiff. And so that's what I'm going to do. And again, this is a rough go round this time. And then I will go in and I will clean them out in the bottom of the pan. Let me just get that out. Right? So there you go. We went from this to this, and I still have a little bit more to get off of it. And I use these herbs in all kinds of things, from sauces to just everything. If I'm saying, oh, this just needs something, it's this herb blend. And my husband does not like tarragon. He does, because it is a little licoricey. Is that a word, licoricey? He doesn't even know it's in when I put it into sauces, etc., because there's something about it mixing with the oregano that is really good. And there we go. And I'm going to just show you in the bottom of the pan here. Here's just, that's what we're looking at. And I'll go in and I'll clean off anything that's left, get all these bigger stems out of there. And it's going to be enough. I'm heading out to see my daughter here in a few days, and a dear friend of mine. And so I will bring some of this to them for them to have. And I will just put them in jelly jars and mix both the oregano and the tarragon. I will put in I have a little bit of other herbs. It is what is it? It is a lemon thyme that I just had some extras. I'm going to dash that in there too. Use your own blends. I think that's the key to all of this, is play with it. Play and see what works for you, what blend you come up with that you like the best. And, go with that. I have been doing this particular blend for many, many years. I like it. Like I said, my daughter likes it, and hopefully next year we'll have more. This should get us through the winter season. And again, I'm just taking off these stems, and I will put on the oregano. I will go ahead and put the flowers in. The flowers actually look pretty in the jars as well, and I will show you that when I am done. But let me go ahead and just get this rolling here. Oh, that is more of that. Okay. So I have been at this about a half an hour or so, and I have removed a lot of little sticks. And in the wintertime, I will usually, if I have a huge batch, sometimes it has filled this entire bucket. But this year, not so much, but every little bit counts. I will put this away. I'll put a lid on it, and then I will put it indoors. And as I have time over the winter, and as I have need for more, I will jar them up and remove sticks and do all that. But here it is. I just get these little jelly jars, and I'll put a link here for these jelly jars. I got them off of Amazon. There's some that come with gold and some with silver. I happen to like this group a lot because there's all different kinds of sizes. I use it for different things, but that is it. You can really make your herb blend your own. I can't stress that enough, and it smells so good. It also is using the oregano flowers. That is just a huge piece of it for my blend because they add such an extra flavor. And so often, again, they say don't use the flowers, but the flowers can add so much. Let me know what herb blends you might be doing. And that's it for this week. Easy as that, easy peasy. And we'll see you next week, and onward we grow. Thanks for growing with us, and we will see you next time. And in the meantime, be sure to like, comment, let us know what really resonated for you in this video, and then of course be sure to subscribe at no cost to you and be updated when we have new videos up to play.